Okay, so today I have a little project that I need to finish up. We got an old trailer here, old stock trailer that we used for cattle and horses, and we need to get it finished up. Um, it's been sitting for a long time because it had a floor that was rusted out and the boards were all broken, so we kind of quit using it. But it'd be kind of nice to have it back so that we could use it to just kind of bang around the ranch and kind of save some of the other trailers a little bit of use. It's looks pretty rough, but it's actually pretty usable. So today I'm gonna try to finish up. I went and got some lumber. I kind of went a little bit overkill on the floor, but I didn't really want to go and see about having a sawmill make me some actual boards that would be sturdy enough but a little bit smaller. So I just went with some 4x6 by 12s and cut them in half to stick them in the trailer. I'll show you kind of the project, and it's should be fairly straightforward. Just got to put a few in, kind of using an unconventional method to space the boards. I'm going to try to use some bolts. It might just kind of break up the boards or punch through them, but kind of want to space the boards so that the manure and everything can fall through the cracks, so they don't just sit there, and so that the cattle don't slip on it as much. So we're going to try to space it just a little different, and we'll see if it works. I don't know if it will or not, but I think the boards are sturdy enough that even if the spacing doesn't work, that it's not going to break up the boards. I'll show you here in a minute what I've been doing, and then we just need to put something to keep the boards from bouncing as you go down a dirt road or 2-track road, just so that the board doesn't come up and cause an open spot for the cow or horse to put their hoof through. So I'll show you the project, and then maybe a little time lapse so that we can I don't think you want to watch me minute for minute how I'm doing this, but I'll kind of go through it. So this is a trailer here. Like I said, it looks pretty rough, but something just to mosey around the ranch and kind of keep some of the use off of some of the other trailers. It had just some 2x6s or those 2x6s in there, and we kind of did some work on the side of it where the boards rest, but I wanted to put something in a little thicker because the regular 2x were not really cutting it. They were splitting and breaking, and I didn't want to go get something milled, so we just used 4x6s, as you can see. Anyway, I don't know if you can tell right there, but I'm just using bolts, and I drilled it part way, and so those bolts are just kind of sitting there. That way it has space to let all the manure and everything, dirt, debris, hopefully kind of keep it from rusting out. Also, it allows it to not just build up so much. Anyway, and then just gonna probably put some flat strap on an angle to help move stuff away from the side of the trailer and keep it from rusting out, and also to hold the boards down so that when you're going down a bumpy road, it can't pop up. So anyway, that's the project for today. Okay, so that went pretty quick, just cutting up the boards to length. Now I'm gonna try to get the bolts in to give it some spacing and kind of keep things spread out. And I'm just gonna use a spade bit and drill a little bit down. I'm gonna mark it so that I can get those bolts kind of spaced out how I want them, and go from there. There are some cross beams that I'll have to cover up with a 2x4. I really wanted to get metal and put it to fit across there so it'd be nice and level, but metal's kind of expensive right now. So is lumber, but I think for now I'm just gonna put a 2x something across the cross members so that it'll be somewhat flush and it'll give it a nice clean floor when the horses are backing up out of the trailer. They hopefully won't catch their feet too bad on the different levels. So that's what I'm going to work on next, is just the spacing. Hope you enjoy. Well, I hope you can hear me. The wind started kicking up just a tad. Got it all done and looks pretty good actually. I hope it works out all right. I'm going to try to get the welder started. That's kind of a touch and go thing right now, but hopefully I can get that started, get the iron down and keep it from bouncing around, and hopefully it'll be good for quite a while, especially for what we use it for. I am kind of worried about the bolts. I'm sure bouncing around it's not gonna hold up super well, but at the same time, this is not I would like to be an everyday rancher, but I am not somebody who just drags a trailer around 24/7, so I'm not too worried about it. For the use that it's gonna get, I think that it'll be great. So that's kind of where we're at on this deal. See if we can't get the welder started. Well, the wind started to pick up. I hope you can hear me. This is a finished project. As you can see, I just kind of laid that flat stock up against the side. I thought that I was recording, but I guess I didn't hit the right button. But anyway, there's a little shot of the finished project. It actually went pretty smooth. I was pretty excited. The welder and the truck that pulls it started in first try, so that's when you know it's going to be a good day, when the equipment actually functions as it should. So it's not perfect, but it's good enough for who it's for. So all right.